That's my view from the Shell station.
Travelogues with Bob and Dogs. Travelogues with Bob and Dogs. Travelogues with Bob and Dogs. Travelogues with Bob and Dogs.
I'm doing this in one take so you get what you get. We spent the night on BLM land in the Oregon high desert. And the next destination was Las Vegas to see a friend of mine. So we headed south. And we drove 260 something miles. It was on a two-lane road, two-lane roads. And we saw the occasional vehicle go by in the other direction. But we didn't pass a gas station, a restaurant. We passed a building. No buildings. It was just desert. And we finally got to this town called Orovada, right over the Nevada border. And the plan was to stay in the national park there. But I found the entrance, and the entrance opened. It was 20 miles of muddy road to get to the campground, which if it wasn't open, we were going to have to drive 20 miles back. And it was going to take an hour to go 20 miles one way. So we said, okay, we're not doing that. So we drove into the town. By the way, I almost ran out of fuel. But there was gas stations there. So there was a Shell station with a sign sort of nailed up underneath the Shell sign that said RV park. And I'm looking, I can't see an RV park. So I drove around the back of the gas station, and there were 5 sites with hookups. So I was like, okay, let's take it. So I went to go inside to book the place for the night, and the door was locked. This was at 4:40 in the afternoon. They closed at 4:30. So I didn't know what to do. I went around the back again, and one of the sites was occupied with a fifth wheel. Next to the fifth wheel was a pickup truck, and on the tailgate of the pickup truck was a guy having a beer. So I went to introduce myself and said I was going to try and get a place to stay here tonight. The guy said, well, the office is closed. I said, yeah, I realized that. And he said, just pick a site and go pay him in the morning. And I said, are you sure that's going to be okay? And he said, yeah, we don't take stuff too seriously around here. I was like, okay. So we stayed the night. It was really pretty nice. I mean, we had a nice view out the front and a nice view out the back, which is more than you get in a lot of places. So the next morning, I went into the store. It was a young couple and their 2 kids running the place. So the kids are running around. And I said, I stayed out and back last night. What do I owe you? And it was like $20. It was like $20. This is not even the worst place I've ever stayed. Not even close. That's in the next episode.
There have been fish jumping out here like you can't believe. In my old world of fishing, I would say like largemouth bass, but I have no idea what they are. I'm catching like hints of pink, and they're all the way out of the water. Let's see if I can get one. There was one. I would get a Nevada fishing license, but I got no internet. And I'm not a fly fisherman. I bet somebody who fly fished, I bet, would be doing great right now. Although I have no idea what the species is.
This is a big moment. I'm in Tonopah, Nevada. I have now been to all the towns in the Little Feat song, Willett. I've been from Tucson to Tucumcari, Tehachapi to Tonopah. Driven every kind of rig that's ever been made. It's a big, big moment. Let's try not to get squished by this trailer.
This is Kershaw, Nevada. We're in some canyon. This is my one night in Utah. I am not loving this. This is not my favorite thing. This is not my favorite thing.
Travelogues with